My obsession pretty much started when I was really quite young. My dad had an antique brass bed business, so I used to go to antique shops with him all the time and just get totally lost in there and just be obsessed with all old vintage clothes and hats, and I'd always try them on, and I think that's where my whole vintage and antique obsession came about. Most of the materials I do source from around the world. I do love lots of antique and vintage trims, so I do like to incorporate some of those into my pieces. I would get you to come into my store. I will get you to bring ideas, a few pictures of what you're after, even a dress if you're going to an event or something. I'll get you to bring that along, and we will sit down and we'll go through designs I already have or what you have in mind, and we'll sit together and we'll design for the shape of your face and with your dress that would be suitable for your event. It's pretty much like my showroom, so I have my clients come in here and they can see all the different pieces that I make. So these are pretty much like samples and examples of my work. So even if like a bride comes to me, I'm like, this is something I can make for you, but I can make this in different colours and different materials that will go with your dress. I actually use quite a different range changing pieces, which is something that's really come into fashion as late. They're kind of a bit of a boho-y kind of influence, but I find that the materials has actually given me quite of an inspiration to really work with such different designs. Had a little bit of a passion with leather lately. I've manipulated a lot of leather with a lot of studs to get a bit of a punk rock chic kind of look. Also, trying to tie in my obsession with the 1920s, I've actually used some Bakelite buckles in this piece, just to give it a bit more of that Art Deco-y kind of feel.